Dear President Trump, this is an open video, open letter to you. First, I'd like to start this whole thing off with just a scripture, and I don't think that you'd be offended because I've seen you. You had a minister at your inauguration, so. But this scripture is not just for you, but just a reminder to all of the citizens of America. Romans 13:1, this is a biblical scripture, and it says, "Let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God." So I recognize that you are ordained by God to be an authority in this world at this time, and I'd like to congratulate you on your presidency, Mr. President. My mother and I used to watch The Apprentice, and we watched it every week. We loved it. I actually wanted to go on The Apprentice, and I enjoyed watching Omarosa. And so when you were running for the Republican position, and once you won that, I really knew that you were going to win once I saw you in the race. And so once Crooked Hillary, old woman Hillary, won the Democratic position, I knew that you were a shoo-in. Your record, you typically don't lose. So I knew that you were going to win, and I actually won a couple bets. So I'm writing you today because of two very urgent matters. My name is Anissa. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I was hoping that you could help with the freedom pardoning African Americans who are in prison on non-violent offenses. And you could start with me and some of my family members. That's what I'm hoping. And you could send us to Africa to help foster a connection. I am an attorney here in Ohio, and I'm a great thinker, and I have this great idea. And my proposal will not only benefit me, but also America. I know that America is now doing business in Africa, PAC-DBIA, in Addis Ababa. I propose that you use us as ambassadors of a sort to help foster these connections. I have a pretty wide network of very intellectual networking, social networking people. My sister, my brother-in-law, my husband, my family. I have 5 boys, my elderly father that I'm working with, and my husband. I need some help. And I would just love to. I hate going down to the courthouse, and the energy is just so draining. I just want to do something more positive for the community. And I know that a lot of Americans want African Americans to go back to Africa. Well, this could be the start of a great migration of African Americans back to Africa. And fostering this relationship between America and Africa, specifically Ethiopia, becoming a significant economic and trade partner for the United States. And in addition to helping Ethiopia, who has graciously taken in almost 700,000 refugees that are currently living in Ethiopia, making it the largest refugee hosting country in Africa.
It's 4 o'clock.
This will increase your popularity among not only your base, but it will also increase your popularity within the African American community. And I'm not suggesting, cash money in hand over there. What I am suggesting is using the felons as infrastructure builders and helping with housing. I found some pretty inexpensive houses that can be built for, $7,000-8,000 and take a day or two just to, put the houses up. They will need like electricity and water, but maybe we can start doing some solar stuff over there and make this connection between America and the fifth largest producer in Africa. So I'm willing to go over there, me and my family, make this connection, right? So that in the future, we can look back and know that this was the time when America made, this connection, this sincere connection with Africa, and helping them get on their feet. So I was thinking that maybe for every American felon child that goes over to Ethiopia, for everyone, you get one refugee and one Ethiopian child will have access to an American education online. So the American children who go over there still have citizenship. They take their classes online, and because Ethiopia is gracious enough to host us, help them with their refugees and help them with their own Ethiopian kids with the education. So everyone can get that American diploma, which is like the Willy Wonka gold ticket around the world. So that's my first proposal to you, and I hope that you will help me help my family that has recently been incarcerated, and help me with this migration of Africans and African Americans back to Africa so that we can help them with their infrastructure, since we were so blessed to have this opportunity to grow intellectually over here in America. Thank you.